Hey guys, over the last 3 weeks I've been doing 100 push-ups and 50 pull-ups a day, 6 days a week, meaning a total of 1800 push-ups and 900 pull-ups. This is different from the 100 push-ups a day program because you've got the pull-ups as well, so they're engaging your back muscles, and overall it's a more balanced program. This is taken from an article which suggests that just by following this over 3 weeks you can gain up to 2 inches around your chest. So on the morning of day 1, I weighed in at 71.3 kilos with a 32-inch waist and a 40.25-inch chest. I included my waist measurement because it's a nice indication of whether I've gained any fat. Ideally, you want a bigger chest and the same size waist, so you get that nice V taper. In the article, it says to take 5 days off at the end to allow your body to adapt and recover from the high volume of training. So on day 25, I did my new measurements, and I found that I'd gained 1.6 kilos, my waist was a 1/4 inch bigger, and my chest had grown to 41 3/8, so just over an inch on the chest. I had a bit of a chest to begin with, so I'm not going to see the same results as someone who's relatively new to the gym. I was impressed with the size of my lats. When I tense them or I squeeze my chest, I feel a much stronger mind-muscle connection. The article says up to 2 inches, but an inch gain from 3 weeks effort is a nice return. I didn't reduce my calories in the 5 days rest, and that probably led to a bit of fat gain, but overall I'm pleased with my results. Now, some of the specifics of the challenge. You should not go to failure in any set, so you're always leaving 1 or 2 reps in the tank. You're going to perform the reps as fast as possible, so this isn't about time under tension. Finally, these are the only exercises you need for your upper bodies. You're not doing bicep curls, you're not doing lat raises, you're just going to do push-ups and pull-ups. For push-ups, your chest has to touch the floor every rep, and at the top you should spread your shoulder blades apart, which is better for shoulder health. Here I am mimicking a normal push-up, and then you'll see that extra movement that comes from spreading the shoulders at the top of the push-up. These take a bit of getting used to, but my shoulders do feel a lot healthier. For pull-ups, they're a little over shoulder width, dropping to full arm extension every rep, and coming right up near your chest at the top of the movement. I made sure to warm up beforehand, and I did activation exercises for my lats and chest to give them the best chance of growing. For lats, that's going to be something like scat pull-ups, where you're forming a disc shape and pulling the shoulders down with straight arms. For the chest, it's any motion where you're pushing across your body with your hands. So you can push your hands against each other or against a squat rack. Do the same with the back of your hands as well, making sure that you feel the muscle working. Now, the article suggested spreading out your pull-ups and push-ups across the day to minimize fatigue. That's a take on something called the frequency method, which I've tried before, and I actually found it to be quite ineffective. So an example of that would be doing 10 push-ups every hour between 9 AM and 6 PM, so you're never really fatigued. What I did instead was to do a set of pull-ups and then set a 2-minute timer, and in that time I would complete a set of push-ups. So I'd be doing between 6 and 8 reps on the pull-ups and 10 to 15 reps on the push-ups. The article said that my body should be screaming in agony after week 1, but I didn't feel much soreness at all. If you're doing this from no exercise at all, then yes, you will be very sore, but I already had pull-ups and bench press in my original program, so my body was used to that kind of movement. The 100 push-up challenge is more popular because you don't need any equipment, but if you can safely install a pull-up bar in a doorway, then you could still do it without leaving your house, and it's a more balanced program for the upper body. I've got a pull-up bar in my garage, but if I didn't, then I wouldn't have made the effort to go to a gym just to do pull-ups every day. I hope you enjoyed the video. Remember, my results are specific to me. If you're 16 and you've never touched a weight before, your body's going to respond a lot better to a program like this. It's a very simple program, but I did make an exercise chart which you can get over at 9to5strength.com/resources. Cheers.